Austria share 5 na yesuma sports news say mongo pam no Ghana by tua compensation be ozi tua bia enye sa enka otuado na de call World Cup because the FA saw him as a Pep Guardiola. Yamra Baba Romano be do team obeden they no mu yom refer Baba Romano because say unim say ye nyai sadi we ni amwa ma yetim na anye ye the personal interest any madam for ya Kurt and ngwasia ye je no enyo hey Ali said where did he get to this point enyo he was lost on the field of play. He didn't even know where he was standing. Onim the oye, onim what he was about. Get here's a kreku. Ghana ni bien well satisfied with you. Kofi Adams. Aduma na oye ndie. Obi obeka just say aduma oye bia boa ontimi kan kwenjo. Unye hu. Take it to myself. If you're a minister and you are concerned, I'm not voting abroad. You know to take it to Ghana. People were selling tickets to them in Ghana from the ministry. You are aware. You know. If you don't know, do your investigation. Man for you say tam. You will be blast stage. You don't go work back about with an sanika, with a to dine, with a. I say. Areho. Wow. World Cup ni guso koso, but Ghana's campaign is over. Ghana, yeah, DNA Koboy, you know, you're free. And not Ghana for a very hopeful after seeing a first win. In fact, the manner in which we got the win wasn't too convincing. In fact, a game I boy against Panama. Panama, yeah, about 36% of ball possession. Panama able more than us. Aside, what was the most important part of the game, and that's the most important thing in any football game, and that is the win. Wow, we should go, no, now, she. I say, if you don't score, you don't win. If you don't concede, you don't lose. Ghana did the needful. Every Ghanaian was happy because he had a new wonder boy, Caleb Irenchi, who scored that goal. And it was the way and manner the goal came was fantastic. I was at the stadium, Toronto, na already the ensure tour in the stands. That's still Ghana ni be any G the way any J na. It was because at a point it looked like na game no Lucy game no. Then came on Brendan Asante and Rancho Diomo free mobile no. His pace and a boy and a very smart, cross, low cross, and the mark Calabirinchi. On the Quabon when years are, but eventually the boy ended up in the back at the back of the net. And in win. That game, Thomas Partey cannot travel to Canada because apparently almost filling the form and now mistake we also. And you fill forms, I'm for a mistake, but don't say some of these mistakes are not for entering and person on the jatum. But you cannot. For a football association for a country like Ghana, I him say rantia don't go see a kind. So generic no, any generic yes. That questions no. We fill US visa form and as a Canada visa former. You do baby, have you been indicted for then it will be a ticket? No. Hardly do we even read it. And look find somebody apparently some got to key no. It is which meant legally and officially that party lied on his form. Every making case, you go file lawyers, you Ghana buy any BBA go file lawyers I say form no Philip, his signature is on it. And then normally so fill forms and I say, and you now fill there is a space and a portion. It was I'll say, did anyone assist you in filling this form? No what you not the email address crack on. But that time, it was a sad mania. It is a game in your party and a ball game. No. Now your boy, you win this game. No, your next game is against England. Now your boy against England, you name him. About 99.9% of Ghanaians felt that it was a game we were going to lose. Some of us had so much hope. In fact, Yemubia ni OGDA say Ghana betim ya adie no. Ni him say a bit difficult for England to beat Ghana. And yet because of your quality, but because of our mindset, because of your mentality. Adeba kwa Ghana, a way you want to say, and I've said this time and again, Emra, you already seen BBI say, Ghana seems to play better against the best teams in our group. Your both group stages are. You're far from the first time we went to the World Cup in 2006. Your group, now Ghana, Czech, Italy, and the US. What a group. I mean, everybody's mind. Now, what's a Ghana, your group, no? Yanieri. Because that time, Italy, Czech, and if I check in US, normally you're rated in the top 10 of the FIFA ranking. Italy, same. Yeni and Namasiwe 80, baby. But eventually, your boy against Italy, we lost 2-0 to Italy. In a game we played very well. Obakema, Italians started wondering, say, Ghana team, no saying it here. Then we got Czech. We won our first game at the World Cup. The second game, your boy against USA. And Ghana managed to win that game. So it means that in that group, Anna yet dreaded. The group everybody was expecting. So Ghana, we won 2 games. In 6 points from that group. That time, first and second Penteco, because Italy topped the group, Ghana, it is second. We had to meet Brazil. Now, even Brazil beating us 3-0. Check possession. All the opportunity, we watch that game again. It's on YouTube, it's on all the media, FIFA platforms. Wait a minute. Ghana played very well. We were just beaten by experience. And of course, it was a Brazilian side that had Ronaldo, Luis Nazario de Lima. It was only natural. So his quality alone would be very difficult for our defenders to handle. And of course, I'm breaking offside trap about 2 or 3 times. Now, I'm going to share 3. Brazil, after realizing how good we are, decided to play a number of friendlies with us. They played 2 friendlies with us. They make Kenya and say, Ghana, it looks like any teams like a Senegal team. Now, after 2006, then 2010, your group are near Serbia, Germany, and Australia, and also our group with them. Now, he says Serbia at that time, France and automatic qualification to the World Cup. In Serbia, and everybody was wondering how we were going to set up and how we were going to play. Then we had a certain Milovan Rajovac. I was setting a team up in such a way that we had a lot of runners and players who could defend. Because let's not forget, in that tournament we missed Michael Essien. But then gave the birth of Antoniana, a big friend of Pablo Aima, who was superb. We had Kevin Prince Boateng, we had Suleiman Tai. Even Suleiman Tai wasn't starting our games. Then there was Andre Ayew. Obeka, that time under 20, under 20 World Cup. And so we had the core of the team forming more like the base of our Black Stars. And of course, we had the experience of the John Mensahs and all those people, John Pinson, and almost about to bear. Ghana played in that World Cup. Unim says, sad team, and you when that's what some more. In our group, we had only 4 points. You winning against Serbia, we drew with Australia, and we lost to Germany, but we qualified to the next stage. In Rustenburg, we played against United States of America in the round of 16. And now, by the brilliance of Baby Jada Samojan in extra time, Yeshomo, sa second goal, and winning by 2-1. And they called the next stage, and that's the quarterfinals. It was more looking like as an African team, yeah, quarterfinals no drew. And your boy against Uruguay. Suleiman Tai getting the first goal through a long range, and they go full and take. Ghana almost had that goal, unless and yet Abrantia is a Ghana for time or say he doesn't owe anybody an apology because he was serving his country and he was serving it the best way he knows how to. Luis Suarez, Eche ball, Yaji penalties too, and I'm sure one of the moments as Asamoah would love to forget. Not just him, one of the moments every Ghanaian would love to forget. Yes, penalty miss. I was in the stadium, Soccer City, Johannesburg. Na yete ho, na Asamoah boy abopo. I mean, we just be dejected. Then went to the penalty shootout. Ghana you're free. But we're proud of our boys because it was our second time at the World Cup and we made it not just out of our group. So, you call one step up in our first attempt, round of 16. The next attempt, you call quarterfinals. So, Ghana and EBA expectation was that the next attempt, we might be doing wonders. And when you call in 2014, Brazil, that is when the whole debacle, the whole fiasco happened. Brazil 2014, the biggest embarrassment for any Ghanaian, whether you're a politician, you were a Ghanaian national, and I say a football-loving fan of Ghana. And if you're a player, you should be more embarrassed. Government officials, everybody, all because Ghana, in our group, Yanka Portugal, US, and Germany. Can you imagine group and Ghana womb? Portugal, Germany, Ghana, USA. Na Ghana, your first match against US, near lose 2-1. Group ni munu team I also be here when some mum ne wasn't kesho. Omashe. Then Ghana had to play the most difficult team in the group. Germany. A starting game. No? I was fortunate again, I was at the World Cup. I was in the stadium. And Namine Mante Mekai, Mene Samalinkum wife. And Mante, one of them, they lose unfortunately. Your distance in that, you heard the ball share. Where you go Ghana's equalizer. You should see me in the stands. Waving our Ghana flags. Ghana ball draw 2-2. A game and I'm gonna beat me winning. And I'm going into that because you see it. Then our last game. And no now bekaya. In your situation, a players say omu could train easier because apparently they were promised money sa nemae boycott training. I may do now see a fly scar at the Brazil. And in Brazil can see Ghana no. I may bam your home commission. And because of how low our team sank that moment, because the attention shifted from football and went to money. Now, all anybody cared about was money. It wasn't the football. Players were kissing dollars. Okay, John Boy. And you free me, you were against Portugal. And you free me, almost share by 2-1. And you free me, Befi. Then we missed out on the next World Cup because Ghanaians were angry. Nobody supported the team. I was one of them. Because some of us who have supported this Black Stars team, in fact, you have supported Black Stars so much. The love for the Black Stars is so immense that Black Stars and Timmy and Shakwa, some of us become so down. But that time, that love turned into something else because the players disrespected Ghanaians, disrespected the man Ghanaians had voted for to lead the country, our president. They disrespected him. They disrespected the Ghanaian fans, the coaches, everything. And fiasco, no man see Bibri. Also, a Pam Suleiman Tara, also a Pam Kevin Prince Boateng, also a Pam Isianum. Senior players, because it's so much standing up against FA officials. Emma Sumbobi Kurabai. Our camp, Blaster camp. You're turning into a boxing ring. You're saying, Nancy Real Madrid, you're not going to see you. It's a do one of a Ghana. Team Nico Baby and Omuhu. Mumbai Kumasi fans booed the team. Eventually, I'm saying, I said, for board and Kumasi, I'm the Tamale. I mean, there's a onion address also solve a problem. That time, Christine Antechi. Omani is almost solve a problem. Decided to rather move the team. In the team, in Russia, I am qualified. And they got a baby. Then, there is normalization, there is BBR. Remember where we have come from. There is normalization. Yeah, elections. 30 years ago, we need the Ghana elections, FA elections. Everybody's expecting a new face, meaning new ideas, a new direction, selflessness. Bring back the love, a hashtag. Some of us said that it's not just about the hashtag, it's about putting actions to the words. And you're starting. Now, from that time, it was in there. Where is our Black Stars? You got 2 World Cups, no doubt. But in the AFCON, it means history with that. In fact, Ghana can go to the AFCON without even winning a match. Wow, Ghana Black Stars. Now AFCON, your birthright. The first time you bought AFCON, your second time, your third time, you go finals. 4th time we're in the final. You bought 4 AFCONs, we're in 4 finals. That's Ghana. Ghana Black Stars. Ghana Black Stars are even in moments when everybody feels that your team is too good. We play the AFCON and play in the final. You have 4 AFCONs. You have semi-final. 4. Even when some of us felt the FA was being mismanaged and, a lot of monies were not being used right, grassroots football was dying and everything. That was it. So people felt that. It was a new face. But of course, new face, from the same pot. Agreed. I mean, football people. Because Ketogego was an ESCO member. I know the buy. Can't buy or enjoy Bia support. Ghana ni Bia's okay. Or a new person, you cannot continuously lambast him because having no take over and our football went to normalization and he ever back on our feet. It be and qualify for AFCON, you free one, you free first round year. Then it has gotten to the point where we don't even qualify for the AFCON. that bad. And when Ghanaians start complaining, this FA hierarchy led by Ketokreku can tell us that. Emrana yebo qualify na players in motivated to play the qualifiers no. Omo pa AFCON on World Cup. Forgetting that Oma eni omo ball AFCON no ebi nso qualify, ebi nso go World Cup ni bi. Ebi nso World Cup qualifiers. People were topping their groups without losing games. Everybody talked about Otuado. Otuado is not a man for the job. And we will look at the kind of coaches Ketokreku nom de bring. Omutinasi and Onua. It took the intervention of government to get Okreku sacked after that embarrassing 5-1 defeat to Austria. And therefore, Austria say 5. Yes, ma. Sports means that Mongo Pam. Ghana Bible to ya compensation be ozi to ya. And yes, sir. Enka Utuado na die World Cup because the FA saw him as a Pep Guardiola. In the eyes of the FA, Otuado was the best coach that ever happened to Ghana. And strangely, I'm saying this on authority. I've spoken to FA officials who go like, Otto Pa, Oha, Otto Oha. They go like, Otuado, who are they talking about? Omo, Sebi Otuado, ne pedigree. Only me Ignatius. Ignatius got pedigree, I was right here. Otuado ne pedigree mro Samuel Boduso. So when they make it look like Otuado, no, Otuado boy, you qualify for World Cup. Now, you qualify for World Cup, you talk about World Cup. In fact, answer you because now see a Saki coach. You're looking for a coach. Coach is deemed by. If I Carlos Queiroz, no me, not support it because or experienced coach. In moments like that, you need experienced coaches. But the FA made his job very difficult in the sense that we decided to sack that coach who was a bad one and bring in an experienced coach few weeks before the World Cup. Days before the World Cup. Now, Coach Nadia no one say obo friendly against Wales. In fact, you're friendly against Mexico, but friendly near placing at the time when it was never FIFA friendly day. It's not someone team go, but eventually near any Ghana under 23. Now coach in assistant at Tenechri, no mas say under 23 coach the small friend and fact team nko because and only net yenya so be free so. Your boy no way answer coach in the World Cup team. Now World Cup team no. Yeah, and me test asem na de mama gidi ne say. The mama just asem ni di say it's only possible because coaching will take over the team at a point out. Just say players or monitor players. Number 1 from their clubs. Number 2 from their previous call-ups. And 3 what he'll be told by his assistants. And let's not forget, we had Ofeo, John Pinso, Fatao, all the boys who, are known to be cat boys. And every president boys. And definitely, your man be advising us. We clubs are going to and there are players like that. There are players who don't do too well. Club sides. Bomba national teams they play very well and accepted. And no anybody more be advising coach and say for we. But let's not forget we're playing a league in Ghana. The league of Ghana. Yeah, you know, you see a league not say because of betting and all those issues, but there are still some very good performance in this league. Coach and then cover some of the matches by Anthony. And yeah, fast forward it because I some no what. You talk about World Cup. Your first game, Panama. Our performance was below par, but we had some exceptional players who came in. That game, in fact, Adeba coming home with our new Black Stars coach here, Carlos Queiroz, and say he improved our players. Or improve. Shobiti said, Jonas Ajete. In fact, you didn't go World Cup. A lot of Ghanaians didn't even approve of it. Say, hey, now you couldn't honor women as you. Because Jonas Ajete in 2 games and nobody in friendlies, 2 games in a committee foul and says so and say penalties. The foul penalties. When Zanzi na bonesa. Say via so pija say bones against Germany and against Austria. But under Carlos Queiroz, every Ghanaian can say that we saw a different Jonas Ajete. And I won't be surprised. I understand, say, Jonas Ajete, any Jerome. In fact, Jerome, Ghana Nibia no pen anymore. Say, when no Macofana be on Yadie. But I carry you with Jerome. No. Jerome was simply amazing. Now, Yanka Ayesanaye, Marvin, the discovery of the tournament. In fact, from our first game, the discovery of the tournament was tilting in favor of Caleb Yunchi until Senaya came to the party. Senaya is a revelation of this tournament. In fact, Wamiya will say Otuadu Wameju may be Ogana. Otuadu Mrodi, Yade Senaya by a money nationality switch. Because the player could have played for Togo. Still, the Caleb Yunchi about too. Yabusan in the press conference will say, only right back. That day, if we had any serious FA leadership, we would have sacked him that day. Country your league, country over 200 players playing football abroad. Coach, you need right back, you need two. And these are the midfielder, about two. That day, and I wasn't careful for the sacking. But of course, Madam for the German wines on sacking. On Transunion in the Juma. Sunday, boy, coach for buy or hair Sunday, or the Sunday and about two. He did not even decide to play. Ali said because Ali said go be our fans enka yes ya ma Calabrianchi motu ndi Ali said in the babebo because there be who sana ya bibi won why ne ho adwuma and our back line was solid. Your back line at this World Cup spectacular. Gideon Mensah was amazing. Jerome and Jonas Ajete, fantastic partnership. And the discovery, the amazing Marvin Sanaye, brilliant. It's okay a game sir. Your boy against England. Or boy against 3 attackers. Let's not forget 2. Because England started Anthony Gordon and O'Danning Ching. Or Gordon would you match a level that they had to take Gordon off to bring in Bukayo Saka into Mama, Noni Maduke, Eko Sro. So no because Maduke is quicker and all flag I can do it to me in Hojuma. When to me, Emma they had to bring Marcus Rashford on those went to me. That's how good that boy. Oh yeah. And I'm just hoping that we'll win a team after this World Cup. Team Kasibi Ebefano. Now, then we come to our midfield. Thomas Partey is in him. Partey, you so good that but not Partey to me the ball in 1 year until say he played under this coach. And Partey played his best football for us. And then you know, 2 coaches on Mama Partey, the best about up. Carlos Queiroz. It is sometimes a man in a charge of party so cause a party in Yadia. You for your free so. Near anymore. Anyone and a problem now. Nagani Timbo about tournament the boy in Yamsa shot on target the boy MZ2 as a 1. 4. The entire tournament. You bought a whole tournament, 3 games. In fact, 4. 4 games. And the averagely you bought 1 shot on target per game. Jesus Christ. Edubabi, Sakalebrianchi Muswa, Elisha Usu. Another disappointment. Nobody ever finds Sabian the national team or yard in Tinoku, maybe I find the clubs or yard in Tiakofren. But nobody can convince me why we decided to neglect Salim, who obviously is the best player in the Ghana Premier League. A player who propelled Midiama to win the Ghana Premier League. That boy was overlooked. Show me going some by. Yeah, the midfield at a tournament will be playing team moment because him so many because obi the omo Kobe no build omo see via cotton omo midfield is ready omo koye. At a point when we had problems in our midfield, we didn't have anybody to turn to because omo nyade no because nkophobia twani pa bi nwachia so me technical team for and omo na ma advice it's advice omo na ma coach aso omo nyina akọ coach ni omo ye train no say enye no man say catch coach no say your league need the players no omo standard no form. But I keep saying this, if we have players who are playing in lower leagues, Keved num team local player man national team. Your players some boy in lower leagues. In fact, no kwemfa ho because we are branch for Martinelli over Arsenal, no about 3rd division of Brazil. Come you say do ko hu no ko fa ne buy. Go be because the 3rd division of Brazil the standard form. Edu go fa ne buy ne nyina hu say, "Hey, akwa so betimi abo. Ah, the ball or the boss is in performance you be say, I be ho." And ministers na for do na de me adwin. Your national team collapse Obi babusa. Yamra Baba Roman obey do team. Obey den. They no mu yom refer Baba Roman because say where unim say ye nyai sadi we ni amwa ma yetim na nye ni the personal interest. Any madam for ya. Ket. And in Guasia, ye geno, and yo, fine, you ever see a co worker behind the team for your group by Anya. Because let's not forget, of the 10 African teams that went to play at the World Cup, only one did not qualify from the group. Only one. Only one, that's Tunisia. 9 teams qualified from our group, and let's be honest, we were the worst performing team among the 9. 7 predators. South Africa credit we binaga Africa nyina against you say because of nsem a omudi no omu krom. Enti no obi against you no. South Africa could play games and they dominate games. South Africa team bobo no dominate possession. Ghana young dominated even possession we were one of the lowest at this World Cup. And I don't blame anybody because the coach came at a very short time or a defensive minded coach and he decides that listen, I don't know my team too well. I'm even learning about my team while we play the tournament to be defend. Yeah. And Ghana Nibia Niji made a boy against England in a draw. At a point, now England are completing 114 passes. Now Ghana are completing 11 passes. But the good thing is that we played and got a draw, a very vital draw. We played to qualify. Your game I idea was against Croatia and the Panama. Panama is team winning. Team can was it. Now Carlos Queiroz, no, all kono or they are Ottoman. You be young can no ne resignation na you go to Facebook no you can no wi a na maba every phone so Katias Okreku say Magana ni bia ndwele on the disappointment. Now there are a lot of positives because it will qualify from our group yeah there. Oh yeah compare who to the bad examples. The bad examples who no you compare who. South African teams o man nya there nam dey compare. But so dey compare African teams o man nya there. Enye. Now, I mean, kind Carlos Queiroz at the end. Say, Andy the army. Okay. Anyway. I'll say to Ghana, football, like life, teaches us one timeless lesson. You either win or you learn. You either win or you learn. You might be sure if we have learned anything. I live this journey with pride in what we achieved, but also with a healthy dissatisfaction of those who always wanted more. Reaching a higher level should never be a destination. It should be the beginning of even greater ambitions. The future of the Black Stars will not be built only on the pitch. The Black Stars' success must start off the field by creating the best possible environment to prepare, protect, and develop Ghana's extraordinary football talent. To my president and board, thank you so much for the opportunity to serve the Ghana national football team. It was an honor and privilege to serve the country and the Black Stars. To my players and staff, my deepest gratitude for your courage, commitment, and unwavering dedication to the team. To the fans, we cannot claim complete sporting satisfaction, but we can proudly say that we honored the colors of Ghana and restored respect and credibility to the Black Stars on football's greatest stage. Thank you, Ghana. The journey starts now to the future. Now, some more kind, I'll say, one of the timeless lessons is learned in football, just like life. I say you win or you learn. So when to me win, you learn something. Ghana, in all the years I went to me winning, what did we learn? We seem to be doing the same things over and over and over again. Your team, apart from the woman, it looks like players who baby free now team. Look at, hey, Ali said, why did he get to this point? And he was lost on the field of play. He didn't even know where he was standing. Onim the oye, onim what he was about. Now they say, Ghana, we need to find a new coach. And the Ametete, and they said the FA wants to make Desmond Ofer the Blaster head coach. Why? Yes, Ramo. Yes, Ramwada. Yapamocho. Desmond Nuho. Sana Mokofa Utuado. No one knew who I and be by. Desmond might be one for the future. A yes, somebody under 23 man. He'll be good, of course. Oye no ho no ye na juma, but yenya no Ghana team be yenya we need an experienced coach. A coach who's an achiever. At least Carlos Queiroz me hu ye no. Ye hu say we need a coach and to give him time for him to achieve for us. My young Kofa down for somebody we can shove around, somebody we can push around. We'll be able to catch and say for play away. Yeah, yes, sir, your national team, no, it is still dying. Look at how clubs, teams are performing at the World Cup. Look at Cape Verde. Omo put Argentina to the sword. Argentina ball game, your team say, yes, yabo game. Look at Egypt, how they played Argentina. Look at what Morocco is doing at the World Cup. Look at how Morocco team standing or Canada 3. Morocco boy against Netherlands, Norman Netherlands. About 70% of the game in their own half. They build teams with good coaches. They leave coaches to work. Every day, you see, every phone interfere, and some uncle every phone must interfere. But your new secretary Kreko is on record to have said that on one team coach, so coach and yet call up. He's on record, which means that say or the Nanutumbi, now input home. But then in Kebefe, as an FA president, to do well to the level that your national team keeps doing well, your league is doing well, then people will mention your name, say, Obaye, Ghana qualified for a first World Cup. Even though Nyantechi was the FA president, but every single Ghanaian gave credit of that victory or that team to Ben Kofi. Said the 5-year development plan gave birth to Ghana's first World Cup appearance. And we are here. What's the way forward? Then Yababe. Are we still going to the same thing over and over again and expect different results? Get a word to the wise is enough. Because you know what is right. The Ghana Football Association, you know what is right. Now come be a blaster for that. And I know people, I'm more complaining. Yes, you're trying to quote this hotel. Me do what kind. Me see you, they are lucky that they don't have Muntari, Nomne, Esia, Nomnia, Samojan, the big boys in the team. The Denum. Ghana Koda Stadium, a hotel. Yes, hotel or province on a camp. And the park be on a LGBTQ one wife on Omo parade in the city center. Players are going to play football. Hey, get here's a Kreku. Ghana need be anywhere satisfied with you. Unless you be just satisfied with you, Biano. No, maybe I old chantro. Maybe close to you, so kind of cracho. But I'm sure that the people close to you who can tell you the truth. Some of us, you know, we can tell you the truth. And yet, you're born in yet. This World Cup gave us some good moments, of course, because we won against Panama. And the most important was drawing against England. Ghana need be an EJ. And your last defeat, was because we were still in the tournament. That's why people did not really complain. But against Colombia, we were shambolic. We were bad. We were so bad. You bought an entire game without a shot on target. How? And nobody can tell me that your quality in the form. Okay, your quality of but against Panama. Panama or quality chair. Cape Verde quality in Argentina quality. Let's compare. I was a Cape Verde team possible to Argentina penalty box. Pay almost quality no. I think you're starting. Can the Cape Verde quality? They say they also can far. Lionel Messi never 3 defenders can also shake Cape Verde because why is the quality in Cape Verde? But they played Argentina. They moved the game to extra time. That is how well they did. And you say the Ghana idea. And these are the teams you are going to play the next AFCON with. Now say Cape Verde and say, that's how low our team has sunk. So come and tell Ghanaians something better. Say, Oba baby, be able to commit yourself to seeing the Ghanaian team do well. Obi wa Ghana FA honors who will play as the FA president, you stop the person. The coach will call whoever he feels will help the team. Now we are in search for another coach. Now we must go to committee. Now we must to answer someone try say. Mugo interview no. Otuado and the highest performer. E we interview no. On concept party na ye di football ni yi no. Se nipa bi antimi asekire ye se anka no kura nchempanyimfo a born mu didi agro. We are in this country. Yes, you be coach. You take committee to look for a coach. Committee 9 interviews are shortlisted 3 coaches. Then on the 14th of February, when some of us decided to take to the streets of Accra, say Ghana football is dying. It needs reviving. No? Then that day, they call Otuado to interview him. Ya headhunting Otuado. They will bring him on as our new coach. And a year in the catcher and say, Otuado, interviews na Otuado ne yade pa. Into the blast man. Embassy of Tibim. Yes, Remo. Ghanaians, we deserve some respect. We want to see the love back. We want to see how we get our national team back. We want to see all of us enjoying again. My first time in Ira Stadium to watch a football game in the stadium. Now a Black Stars match. Ghana, Nigeria. Babaya Stadium. One rainy afternoon. It's only started by 11. In fact, stadium yema by 9. It's only to be 10, 11. It's only to ya. It's only to yes, that time. I'm going for mattress. No, I'm baby bonsu no ni akuchim magu track na so. Sa. Yes, you boy mo referee the ball be dead. Initially that time, yes, I be the play team board. Now be the play enjoy the Bratisi Park. So come and see the stadium. The stadium was shaking. That's when some of us fell in love with this team. I told them was you can come on wakane ho na there be a blaster on the money per hope because we love the team. Ebi amumubi. Mu de team na no neno. Mum do team no said yimbu e do no. Ebi you don't feel what we feel because ebi umpo de mumubu amunya you are compensated for that by mo per DMs ne mo honorarium samoje. For a Ghanaian fan who lives in the US, a Ghanaian fan who lives in Ghana, a Ghanaian fan who lives in Europe. In fact, some of them flew thousands of miles to come to America. Some of them flew even within America. Some Barbara Blaster. Some of them drove 16 hours. And I know someone who are driving 17 hours from New Jersey to Kansas City to go and watch the Black Stars, to watch that performance. Not knowing that people are just there. Now, to our government, you catch the F in your account so munti. Ghana mind penny for more disappointed the people who vote for you. Of course, you say Ghana problems, you're bigger. You say Ghana problems. I mean, healthcare and say go and show fire. And so the fire. So particular in fire. Nyako World Bank on Nyako Jiska. You say the be any edi. You go say yes, I be wine. Hey, you make and so be fire. You say problems are bigger. We need schools, we need this, we need roads, we need. But one of the things that a day happiness break Ghana for power, football is one of them. And genuinely, was it not a beautiful sight to see Ghanaians on the streets of Toronto? Obi Krom, Canada, Bontinso, na Ghana for Abuja. Na say to baby open so Santiago de Kohine. Eko ho, na Abuja say Ghana colors, Ghana flags. Ghana flag. They see you as a Ghanaian wearing the Ghana colors. Oh, Ghana, well done, well done. It gives you joy as a Ghanaian. Ghana time a bobo timbo one. Na Ghana timia bobo no. We are people on the streets jubilating. That is the joy football brings. It is a true Obama Musamo your man penny for. Near your mind shaman sa. Don't neglect that part. Mamu neglect it. I told them who sports minister. Munye sports minister means Obabe Ejuma. Any job for the boys, any regional balance. You say your man just say, yes, I might not say I do level say, you minister, I say, I minister in there go greater Accra, if one yebi, Oti region yebi, Ashanti region yebi, concert. So how do you minister? You minister for regional balance sake, not because they can do it. And I go for Kofi Adams, Kofi Adams is on the church of last time player with Pira. And then what tono? And hey, sports minister, Kofi Adams. Who is what you man know? You think that's your job? You're supposed to put the FA people on their toes. Seven predators. A jumo obiya ye. Obiya timin ka o hwemi bia o timin ka bia. Enyine nim se so wo adwumam. Neka se adwuma ru ba na se boss be adwuma ma. Obi o ya de bi enye bia trust ye. Is that what we see with a sports minister? There's also about crying for you. Because sports minister a great interview. The players are fine. Then on the Kasaba Black Stars. Black Star number one cheerleader. Sa de konya ba ko chobo we na oti baby su no. Obetena commission no osu mama. Is it wo open baby atra. Is always end this year la ko je microphone no go chobo no wa. This is wa. Sa de go for Mustafa Yusuf. Ono so another. Also poto. And now Kofi Adams also buy just also go this line so. They say enyam dan. So what says nyam ba. E dey na mu, e minimum ko dey na mu. Dey na mu ko ho mu go mu am agency no. If you are a sports minister, you are supposed to work with the FA. Of course, it's a federation under you. But they are not supposed to be your friends to the level that you can't tell them the truth. Sports minister now to when you name say na umpo to ado na say tight unti nyare. Kofi Adams. Adwuma na wo ye ndie, obi obeka just say adwuma ye bia ye bia oboa unti nka no kwenjo. Unyehu. Other car you concerned because say, how is it that we are playing football in Ghana? FA, you have convinced government to pump money into the local league, and we have only one goalkeeper. One goalkeeper. I only free local league. Sebi in Prediasan. The local league them say Fontantine, and yen him say, match fixing is spoiling our league, but there are still good ones among them. They are good players. Emre Benjamin Asari bet demu, Emre Atizigi Pry. That's a player that plays in our local league. Even the coach only GD onimu. Or day against England, Bukayo Saka obo, the ball body share does in share. All the best goalkeeper Donnarumma Mamanu or Bonne Yasum. Look at the saves he was making. Hurricane Bono Krem, Belly and Bono Krem. That is the goalkeeper of Bodai local league. Two minister and Rauto. Listen, work about one. You should have objected that listen. We need a local young kind of country. Salim Adams, Kobo Dreams FC, and Obo Dreams FC, born no ball, Mediamano, and or the G Liga, Kevin and World Cup. Mamma, yes, sir. A lot of injustice to that boy. They didn't call for World Cup Ghana players with us, any boy. The players on board World Cup, Omo Mujin and Bob, Omo 16. They're the 26 in a coin. You must have a ball. Oh, young kind. You never think. Goalkeepers in Mienu, Atizigi, any Asai. Sanaye, any Alidu. Let's say 4. At 3 hodie, Gideon Mensah 5. Centre backs, no, train a boy. Jerome, Kojo Pop Prince over 4. In Jefferson, I say 2, 3 there. In Jefferson, 4. What I say? That's a 7. Plus 2 goalkeepers, 9. What I mean, kind. Party. Say 10. Sibu 11. Elisha Usu 12. Caleb 13. Nearby rings Hano. Sulemana. I say 14. No. Ishaku 15. Jordan Ayu 16. Brendan Asante 17. Inaki Williams saying 18. Semenyo 19. Edu Kwabna 20. 6 players one more body be by. One mobi, omuna kran kabo. It's look at playing team inko. Lucas in Nika for no, ejire hono. Say Lucas in Pipra, Adetini Jerome. Omuna for 20. There are 20 players in the ball born. In fact, Namyanim Nukreni. Senka a year pra carried 19 ever. Ka atizi game pra first game na clearly number atizigi a chain Benjamin Asari. Sana enso ku empra Khalid Sedu Nyabimbo. Which means that Odi Enfan said he 20 na kobo 6 players. Are you saying that? Kakra Benjamin Asari no more year in the qualifiers keeping the post. Ama ejidie bia say you bet my local player be confidence enough. You tell your local player be a position will be abo. And I say we should do proper scouting. And I scout no money. Well, Mr. Minister, the ball is in your court. Your ministry is supposed to formulate policies to help this ministry. You say, "Born now, I'm so bad as well, but was born now." Already, she said they were tournament. They say, "I say, Keto Krego say next AFCON, you yate." That's it. don't have Wako budget aba. Say go be 100,000 play be nya. Menim come ma management members there. We don't so one sem beba. Wako maji mayi. Coach this is success no on the field. Yati yen nim. Now what Ghana ni be nim. Say national team success ni free udi free baby na ebo. When you work on your team, when you prepare a team, when you lay the foundation, look at Moroccan football. Morocco very near Jomo because CAF could you ruling almost say your champions and some CAF ruling is a bugos ruling. Sebi Nansa Simbianim. So boy we all feel so the cup movie. And the engineer against his hard cafe. But look at what Morocco has done to their football. Look at what Morocco they have left. Moroccan clubs are playing World Club Championship. Their women's teams are winning trophies. Their youth teams are winning. Their national team is playing that level. Young Ferry. Yam Feriadio, your boys, oh, yeah, idea. We are the Ghana and Africa, Africa's best performer. And you know, Roger Miller, after a World Cup, interview say, hey, African team, some of your ideas are, or said the world has not seen the best of Africa until Ghana comes to the World Cup. He told that to the world press. Says a Ghana bar, and the African Abana. That is why we used to be called the Brazilians of Africa. Say you qualified to be techie of European football. Slovakia of European football. That's how the level this current administration is sinking our national teams. And truth should be told. Yana 17 Koroma Koshie, and 20 Koroma Koshie, we Koroma Koshie. Because a man for you so vested say, Nagana by so money and sifum. One antiko Gianni Fantino no. Nakachene say, yeah, you come as a born, who show football for the Sa, Omuguno. Because omo nyina obi apese player na kobo e maybe coach of you no be catch and say under 20 omo ye call say management member be have 2 players mra and obi say okay emu mien so be have 2 goalkeepers by the 6 goalkeepers na be kwana. That is what is happening. It's Ghana panyin fom nko no ka chom say ye ha na be say formulated policy be say kaneno na ban yi nipa ba no ni football for na kabum no ma ye sa na o say ye no because aban the person ye nyina ka sa aban first kan shebo onim babon ye discourage ma ye nwuhe abasa discourage Ghana league mama still om the trabet o ye minister o dia we chi no agonye microphone o chechi player o play o blasters waduma no and asante no mo o mete ye aduma no o mo hia moa because already the FA have even brought more people on the communication department wo Sheikh Tofik wo and Lamstrong no obi be church obi o pro national team enye wo they were in the US. If they want people to be told, if they want people to know who and who are here, who your minister, you were there. The FA, what do you mean, Mayfield is quite Ghana, a man penny. I interview in London say, you do even depend to Grand and Co. It's tickets, yes, subsidize your Ghana for the conquering. Tickets once them. If you're a minister and you are concerned, I'm a voter, bro. You know what ticket to Ghana. People were selling tickets to them in Ghana from the ministry. You are aware. You know. If you don't know, do your investigation. People were selling tickets. I'm a Ghana for me. Tell chom na ko do me tell ko hebo ni bi am Ghana for. Na se be se predators. Omukro mo na brochiro no. Obu imagine say Ghana game a born against Boston. The people who were driving from Worcester about close to about 45 minutes drive. You'll be all driving from Maryland now. You'll be all driving here. Your people will drive 5 hours, 6 hours. Number one, a honor. So when you match in a weekday, what it means is that also a second where you which is an man hours. Let me go into a that day. Scanner Moody told tickets about $1,000, $1,200, and the 1 week paycheck. I know the baby cha. Now. When you know you support Ghana, none baby didn't seem who yet your mope because it's a place where we good national team. Now I say just like that because when I'm in charge of the national team. Now I mean any of for minister, sell tickets and there's a scandal on those tickets. I know that the FA were selling their own tickets because almost say they requested from FIFA, and I know that if first was nigga raising that issue, Emma Fredachi, wow, yeah, the ticket manager of the FA, Emma be chichimo. But me concern you tickets now Ghana buying toy, you know. Because we say we're going to send 800 people. Which means that there were 800 tickets per game. Hey, I buy there. Now way. And the ministry of Ghana had on. No more tono. Kansas City, Udia de to camera ne to he stands in ma. Ghana Grand Crab in a Ghana for stadium when don't branded. Because a whole in Colombia. In fact, Ecuador from Baboa, almost consulate. Our Times Square, New York. I think that time I had. Obakono take is more comfortable than go. Ghana for and Casamon Fanche. Ghana for say they will buy the tickets, but sell it to them at a good price. Now take it at the face value. $60. You chose $60 and a good so no need tickets. FIFA subsidizing for supporters. No say Embra England for any viewers in your sorry tickets in board. Ticket I chose $60. Near ton $700. O yonku Ghana ni and no tons had the amount edges can go to. World Cup ni nyina kwa support ma Ghana ya den onu ye. Se Ghana ye share 1,000 on fa ho why you amen. Business venture. Ticket face value $180 near ton $800. Minister, World Cup now home shower. We met at the airport. New shower airport. Near free. And then every Toronto, New York, never US. If you Canada, US. It's shy. And yet, Yaman Penny, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Say any say, that I know how. Oman Penny cried him maybe a trim, Sadi Weeby. If a place no go any massy. And now Freya on some no casa. I'm yet in commission. Ya white paper, one when you know. Ya can't be say. In fact, the white paper was issued by His Excellency. Or say there should be a public interest committee for the Black Stars. Public interest because Black Stars Ghana buying this key room. So the public interest, there should be a committee to that effect. In fact, commission they say, if inform for nipa 3, na Ghana buying for nipa 2. Ya de buy no, Oman Penny say debi, ompre. Ghana buy mum the nipa 3. Na efe the nipa 2 Ghana by nipa na be chairman of the committee na efe nipa ba kwaye vice chairman aban wie no sare so say eno na be underlying factor ebe ma Ghana ban a continue to spend on this national team insatisfied now but still I spend this can His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, His Excellency Mr. Omekaiwo book na nyirai me zo de bi da officer commission for no on white paper. And with the very moment the president the white paper better so equivalent to the ruling of a high court. Sabu kuni da ho. And I still go for being a national team majata o menezo me don pedo. Setting aside the public interest. I'm fancy am some reno kwa bibri na evansia. Ade minya honko. Na ye hwe. Ya sabe ye chibim. Our World Cup, so that man for bono. You see the way people are playing the World Cup and playing it well. Ghana ni your boy Ghana stands to gain 14 million. Just say sika. Just say sika na mo dream. Sika tu munya anwedi. Obinya ne de no de see ultra modern training complex. Sabin predators Ghana. You prepare for World Cup. I ain't control broni krom. Because that time the weather there in Ghana weather ya the crop. In fact, latter stages go to know whether the more shit into Tamaleoga be no thank you. Yakwa tina baby ni yedi Ghana ska. Uko Morocco, Uko Senegal, even Mauritania who have never been to the World Cup. I'm building ultra-modern training facility for their national teams. I didn't enter me bi. You go sit down where you man for you say tam. You will be the blast stage no World Cup back oba with an Seneca with a to dine with a I say. Areho. Not the ordinary Ghanaian, only so are the upper is to be happy and feel proud that that's my nation. That's where I'm from. You will say, where are you from? Say, I'm from Ghana. Say, wow, Ghana. And maybe who took her and say, Ghana, but Abedi Pele, Asante Kotoko, Black Stars. We are proud. And now come and go with some of African office in the Ghana. Because I'm with the African teams. Now, okay. In wrapping up, you're in the broader picture. I know that the Ronaldo fans and the Messi fans, wait them say this will join later. Ronaldo fans and Messi fans. I say Ronaldo fans say CCG former phone. And the Ronaldo fans say Portugal for them are more Ronaldo. I agree. I feel the Argentina team plays for Messi. They play for Messi. The Portuguese team, they don't play for Ronaldo. Do you blame them? Do you blame them? I blame them. I also blame Ronaldo. Life. I'm the only person that me pay Ronaldo as I'm pay Messi as him. Because I mean, him the will be again says open back some time back. Because I the same way I was the only person who loved Zidane so much and still loved Luis Nazario de Lima, Ronaldo. I love all of them. I love, as long as you're a good player. Me pay once him. Omo nyina be kan say Arsenal Man City go head to head. Na Arsenal enya Arsenal boy na be City go dey play for the good football. Chelsea for the me am cover be Chelsea for tinam no the face no. Cuz Chelsea for do we be tatachi na say Arsenal. Yenso boss that tatachi here be. We say e bubu da na nka dia. O see no anu no. Na say yenso boss no nyakra. But so make nyina say Ronaldo and Messi have given so much to football that football would never forget. What they've given them moments to cherish. But there's a difference. So what do you mean? That's a human no. For instance, many and didn't 19 years. Now you man mo my bomb basso. That's department you mo ya de pow. Na boss na go jomo meow. Na me bibia. Meow. It's all about me. So man sha yenju. And I'm a new one we yanking to me. But in unim pass a human a manten a year. But now direct you say, oh, you are now leader, no, but Sadabi Auji was born among Kwan. It got to a point in time, I'm renting because of made one one day. Almost be double, so also be 10 a year. But anytime I know you're more like having a boss. Anytime you have a leader, outright or no crowd, a DB will be no assume no I am, and I am man about what does the debut, we renting we and no more. Coming to me and yet, as I'm 90% when you don't know me, I feel that is what we are seeing with Ronaldo and Messi. Messi sees himself, in fact, as more like serving his team than his team serving him. It's a never come when you play in the national team, and what's I'm making. And they say, Rodrigo de Paul, Lautaro Martinez, Alvaro, Alvarez, all of them feel that no for themselves. That is why they will play against Egypt. Messi didn't score the winning goal. By we any aswa Messi. All the players know because they feel that it's him. But I feel a bit different with Portugal because some Ronaldo just say you be only pro Ronaldo nkwano. Say we onye dey be fifina. Over say Anna Bruno Fernandes na ball or shot on passing Ronaldo. Could be a penny munyam. When you be a penny munyam. When you have a team like that, it always limits a top star like Ronaldo in the team because of course Ronaldo is agent so in the sides are it's in Argentina there baby Messi who said he was having a terrible day. Clearly was a penalty. Was say we. No go jina soro afide was over cross the ball. To cross say obi mumu nche. The opportunity came for him to get the equalizer. Team won. The boys no magic. I'm a winning match no. I'm say Messi. So I think it's about life. Yeah, you know, also share with free home. I mean, when you're penina, then you penina, be a leader, don't be a boss. Or your boss, and I'm ranting bit can once a man out. By a leader, you know everything that's going on in your team. Very, very important. I had your DC where your joint collaboration between BKB Show and Black and Cambo do on YouTube and T. Can Rules go at Genesis Media Productions.